What's up? Oh, there it is. Why is it so laggy, man? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. What's up, mother truckers? Happy freaking Tuesday. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. Let's freaking get it. Stoked. I'm excited. We're back. Another podcast episode. Another day. Another Tuesday. I'm stoked. Let's go. All right. So, for those who don't know, if you haven't seen the post already, we're running a huge Cyber Monday giveaway. So, what we're going to be doing is giving one lucky person. Hashtag I'm here. What's up? What's up, dog? So, for those who haven't seen the post, Cyber Monday. I'm giving away the. Actually, I can't speak. We're giving one lucky person the opportunity to win 12 weeks free inside of our custom coaching VIP experience. So, if you want the details on that, either shoot me a message or check out the post on my page. It is on my Instagram and Facebook. You can go and see the details inside of the caption. One lucky person will be getting the opportunity to work with us for 12 weeks for absolutely free, just because of Cyber Monday. So I'm letting you guys know for that. I have it posted up. The details are in the caption. Everything you need to do, the instructions are there. Comment, tag friends, share it to your story, and we'll be communicating. I have I don't even know how many entries. There's been a lot. So definitely take a look at that if you want to change your fucking life and not have to spend a single dollar on it. So going to the gym after work, I love it. Today's episode is going to be a little straightforward. So if you're sensitive, I would recommend clicking out of here because I've been hearing a lot of excuses from you guys, and I'm just going to call a spade and call some of you guys out in today's episode. And I'm really excited. Now, I want you guys, I'm going to preface this really quick to understand that what I'm going to be talking about in today's episode is coming from a place of love and speaking to the past version of myself where I used to say the same things. And what I really focus on with my page is to continuously talk about the things that I have been able to achieve in order to encourage and inspire the other people to do the same thing. Because here's the reality of the situation is that I am no different than anybody else. We're all just human beings. And I really believe that all of us are more than capable of achieving all the things that we want in our lives. Usually, we are our worst enemy. We are our worst critics. So we're going to be breaking that down in today's episode and giving you guys some actionable takeaways to apply into your existence. So I'm super excited. Again, giveaway, check it out. Details on the post, Facebook, Instagram. Read the caption. Any questions, shoot me a message. Okay. Now, the title of this episode is When is the Right Time? Because when is the right time? What's up, IG, TikTok? We got 50 mother truckers over here. And then I believe we have some more over here on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. But without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Different setup today, but we're here. Okay. So let's get it popping in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your boy, Coach Al. Let's get it. Super excited to bring you guys some more value today. And the title of this episode is When is the Right Time? Because I've been hearing a lot of people talk recently that they're going to start on their goals during the new year, after the holidays. And I keep getting this, I don't want to call it an excuse because maybe some of your things are valid, but at the end of the day, it probably is an excuse. So to kick this off, I want you guys to, I'm going to ask you a question. Think about this for a second. Realistically, what is going to change from now and January 1? I'm going to say it again. Think about it for a second. For those who want to put off starting their fitness journey and embarking on their goals, what is going to change over the next few weeks from now until January 1st? Sit in that for a moment. Right? Like, what's the difference between starting now? And in this episode, we're talking about how you could do both, progress in your journey, see results, and enjoy the holidays. Now, I talk about these things with confidence and conviction because I used to be that guy who said all of the same things. I don't have the time. I'm too busy. You don't understand. I'm going to wait a few weeks. Monday, new year, new me, all that shit. I've said it all. I've done it all. I've made all the mistakes. So hear me clearly when I say this. Nothing is going to change in a few weeks. Nothing. So if you're serious about achieving your goals, then why wouldn't you start now? Right? Like, I've been able to completely operate in a different way because I seeked the guidance to do so, right? I've asked questions. I've looked for information. I've remained uncomfortable. I think that's a key point that I want to hammer home today. Like, how long can you sit in that place of being uncomfortable, right? Like, it's not easy. I get that, but I think everyone is more than capable of getting in shape, creating more confidence, creating more energy. And here's the thing too, is that it doesn't happen by mistake. It's just, it is a higher quality of life. And you know that if you've done it for any period of time, whether that's a few days, few weeks, few months, that when you're on your shit with your fitness goals, that you just feel a lot better. You look better, you have more energy. And it's like, that's what I really trying to encourage everybody to do, is just live a higher quality of life. And that's really the goal. And I also think it's really interesting why some people fall off. Better yet, like maybe why you're not taking action. So ask yourself that question. If you're not where you want to be right now, what are you doing about it? And I talk a lot about this in my program as well. Just doing something for yourself every single day. It doesn't have to be something that's so miraculous, right? Like, even if it's just a 30-minute workout in your living room before work, like that's a win. Like, I get it, you're busy, you have a lot of shit going on, but realistically, everyone has the time. So if you're not into it, that's totally fine. You don't have to listen to this. I'm more so speaking to the people who want the result but aren't putting in the effort. So like, let's break that down even further. We have the time. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. So then what is the separation from those who succeed and the ones who are struggling? It comes down to priorities, realistically, right? Like setting small goals, working towards them, celebrating those small victories. Like if you're a client of mine listening to this, then you know that's something that we do every week. And it's important to really do that. And you guys know why. But that's really today's lesson, is when is the right time? And that's the question that I always want to ask throughout the holiday season, because I've seen this time and time again. And the reality of the situation is that either you find a way to make it happen or you find an excuse. I'm going to say that again. Either you find a way to make it happen or you find an excuse. And that's something that I think is really important for all of us to grasp, because if you don't respect yourself enough to take care of your own body, then how do you expect other people to respect you or ask you for guidance, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. And that may be a little difficult to hear, but I pride myself on giving you guys tough love. Why? Because like, that's what it takes sometimes. I think we've become so soft nowadays in today's society. And like, there's just really no reason to sugarcoat things if you're unhappy. And like, yeah, it may rub some of you the wrong way, but in reality, like if that sparks you to take action and you do things differently, then my job is done. And that's the goal, because yeah, you might hate me right now as I say this, but if that sparks you to take action for the next few months and you come back to me like, yo, like I feel the best I ever had in my whole life, like that's the fucking goal. You know what I mean? So truthfully, I want you guys to think about that for a second. Like, why would you not try and take care of yourself? Why would you not try and live your absolute best life with the one life that you were so blessed to have? Sit in that for a moment. You get one fucking life, one body, right? What do you guys think of that? Drop some fire in the chat. Hey, it's Kay. What's up? Tata Tori. Victoria, what's good? Kim, what's popping? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You sound amazing. Thank you. Jay, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Hope you're having the best day of your entire life. David says facts. Let's go. What else do we have here? Just scrolling through these comments. We'll cover the pre-workout and the other questions in a second once I finish this podcast. So for those who don't know, I am simultaneously recording this into my podcast, which you can find in the link in my bio on Spotify. Just type in SV Fitness and it will be there. The episodes are like quick, 8-10 minutes, action-packed. Who says that? A lot of value, a lot of things. So I'm simultaneously recording that for those who are new here. Okay, so to give you guys some context, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So if you like podcasts, they're very quick and there's a lot of information on there. So well, let's finish this one up. So that's the title of today's episode. When is the right time? Because I keep fucking hearing it. I'm going to start in the new year. I'm going to wait till after the holidays. What is going to change in the next few weeks? And then what we're going to have to do is undo all the damage that you've done the last 3 weeks because you've been sitting on the couch having a bunch of cookies and not doing anything. And realistically, like I said earlier in the episode, it doesn't have to be this drastic thing of like, yo, let me go to the gym 6 days a week, 5 a.m., like do all this fucking cardio. Like, no, that's not what it is. It could literally, like I said, be, hey, let me do a 30-minute circuit in my living room before I go to work a few times a week. And then when I sit down to have some food, I just make some conscious efforts to be a little bit better. Like, that's a fucking win. And then what you're going to do is generate momentum from that place. And then all these difficult choices are going to get easier and easier over time. So saying saying that it's not the right time. The question I always ask, well, when is the right time? Oh, well, maybe after the holidays. Okay, well, you just keep putting it off. And the problem with procrastinating is that it's not going to get any easier. If anything, it's going to be more difficult because you're going to have to undo all the damage throughout that time. So if you truthfully want to live your best life, have the most energy, confidence that you could possibly imagine, then like, what are we waiting for here? Like, we should have started fucking yesterday. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's what it is. Like, realistically, think about that. Why not start now? And then if it's money, as far as like not knowing what to do and hiring a coach, then like, truthfully, I believe it's a game of sacrifice, like dialing back on the weekends. Like, I'm not going to name names, but I know people who go out on the weekends, dinner, drinks, and spend hundreds of dollars, and won't even bat an eye on fast food, drinks, and Ubers and hotels and all the shit, trips and vacations. But I almost just dropped my laptop. That was close. But I'm not going to say names, but I know there's just so many people who continuously throw all kinds of money at things that do not serve them at all. But then the minute it comes time to invest in your own body, health, mental health, physical health, we suddenly don't have the time, we don't have the money. And I felt the same way for fucking years. But now I've gotten to the point of, well, if there's anything I should fucking invest in, it is myself. It is my physical and mental health. I pay for therapists out of pocket, coaches, mentorship. I've paid $50,000 over the last few years hiring my own coaches and mentors to be the person that I am today. And it doesn't happen by fucking accident. Because I thought about it for a second. I'll go to the bar and club and spend $100, $200 on drinks. But then when it comes to hire a coach for $300 a month, I suddenly don't have the money. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And then what I'm doing is continuously bitching about the results that I don't have, but I'm not doing the work that's necessary to get that. So logically, it doesn't make any sense. And therefore, which is why I'm saying these are excuses. So if you're thinking about it from that perspective, I don't believe your excuses are valid because you're truthfully just not sacrificing enough. Like, yes, getting in shape is hard. Doing all the things that you want to do for yourself and creating the best version of your life is not something that's easy. I understand that. I'm speaking from experience. I don't have it all figured out. I don't have all the answers, but I'm trying my best every single day to get better and encourage people to do the same fucking thing because all of us are capable. You're talking about a guy that just a few years ago barely graduated high school. Well, actually, no, it's been like 7 years since high school. So I'm going to take that back and reword that. I almost fell out of college. I barely graduated high school. I struggled to get a job. I was dead broke. I was overweight, doing a bunch of drugs and alcohol every weekend, like the typical shit. So the thing is, if I've been able to turn all these things around, then why can't you do the same thing? And you are capable. It's just the story that you tell yourself every single day that needs a little bit of reprogramming. So to leave you guys with this as we wrap up this episode, it's truthfully a game of sacrifice. That's the fucking answer to whatever you want in this life, whether it's fitness, whether it's business, relationships. That's always what I talk about on this podcast. It's ultimately the life that you are creating for yourself is what matters to me. Yes, we want to drop pounds, build muscle, but ultimately, how do you feel about yourself every single day when you look in that mirror, when you get dressed for work, when you're out at the bar talking to your friends? Like that is what is important to me. And the question to get that answer of making improvements every single week is how much are you willing to sacrifice? How hard are you willing to work? It could be very simple. If you truthfully do the best that you can every single day, give 100%, then why can't you get the results? I'll leave you that. Sit in that for a moment, reflect, do something about that today, because I promise you that if you can stay consistent with making different choices, then in a few months from now, you'll be in a much different position. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have the best day of your entire lives. Peace, love, and protein, and we'll see you in the next episode. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah. Yup. I got really good at this shit. I'm going to give myself credit because honestly, I never really give myself credit. But I'm going to give myself a pat on the back right there because that was fucking sick. That was good. I'm really proud of that. That was cool. All right. So I'm going to edit that episode up and I'll be posting that later today. So definitely go and check out the replay. The link is in my bio. Hope you guys have the best day ever. Please do something about the information that we talked about today because digestion without implementation is a waste of time, and I don't want to see you waste your time. So go and do something about the shit that we talked about today for yourself because you deserve it. All right? So Appreciate y'all. I'm going to close this guy out over here, and we'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. All right. Thank y'all. Peace. Peace out, TikTok. Have a good one. Best day. Lucky, what's good? I'll get back to your message in a second. Just give me a little bit here. But hope you guys have the best day ever. Peace. Let's go.
The problem is, I got hoes in my phone just trying to fuck with me, but I want you. But then again,
TikTok. All right, peace. We're going to end this over here. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. The Facebook stream is always a little laggy.